In today's news, it seems that we are about to be going to war. A war in search for the truth. A war between XRP and the ETH-gators. As we can see from Ashley Prosper, if I may speak for Stephen Narell, LBRY, Ripple and the entire XRP army, it's good to be on the offensive for a change. ETH-gators beware, we are coming for you. We had the timeline and now we have the receipts. As we can see from CoinGate.com, an article published stating, ex-ETH advisor Vitalik Buterin coordinated fraud charges against me being Stephen Narell. Such a story is bound to get a lot of attention and would have painted a massive target on Stephen Narell's back, but he says not to worry, they cannot stop the stampede of this story. The media and darlings will feel what it's like to be on the other side, just be patient. As the story unfolds, there's a likelihood for a huge shift in the crypto market, whales jumping ship from Ethereum to XRP as the exposure comes to light. Now we have a massive interview here with Vitalik Buterin and his father Dmitry Buterin. Some bombshell revelations have been made. One of them is from Stephen Narell himself stating the following. This is a father-son coordinated and scripted character assassination to make me their fall guy. Dmitry Buterin, animated storyteller, of not being concerned about the SEC during our May 2018 meeting has been exposed by the Hinman emails as a lie. Vitalik Buterin falsely accused me of committing a huge amount of fraud, or was he just taking away attention from himself? But then we can see further here from Mr. Huber that anyone who doesn't know for a fact that bribes were paid to the SEC wouldn't give a knee-jerk reaction like we're about to see. They would just laugh, saying, yes, it was so surprising that out of all the projects, Hinman gave my son a unique monopoly 3 years after the ICO that remains unmatched to this day. I mean, what are the chances? Listen very, very closely because body language is a very important factor.
And one of the threats that had been hanging over Ethereum for a few years was whether or not Ether would be considered a security, or whether or not the SEC would go after Ethereum for its crowd sale, or whether or not the SEC would go after Ethereum for its crowd sale, or whether or not the SEC would go after Ethereum for its crowd sale. It eventually became apparent neither of those things would happen, but were you ever nervous for Vitalik?
I wasn't. Yeah, I mean, I remember that time, and on your interview, you were talking about some of the space, like the guy Stephen Narell, right?
This is going to be a massive case. I have a very strong feeling about it. And until next time, remember, it's just a coin.